good morning and Jai Hind to one and all. Dear students, as your test is going to start, so keep preparing. If any difficulties you are having, so please contact, give your difficulties and get your solutions. जब तक आप अपने प्रॉब्लम्स शेयर नहीं करोगे तब तक उसकी डिफ़िकल्टीज़ नहीं मिल पाएगी. So you have to be aware, keep revising, keep studying and stay home. So dear students, today I am going to discuss few other important questions of exercise 7.4. The question number 3 we have here. In this question it is given that find the center of the circle passing through these 3 points 6 minus 6, 3 minus 7 and 3 comma 3. So here 3 points are there. With these 3 points the circle is passing. Means if a circle you are having, this is a circle and this circle passes through these 3 given points, say A which is 6 comma minus 6, B this is 3 comma minus 7 and the point C whose coordinates are 3 comma 3. This circle passing through these 3 given points, we are going to find out the center of this circle, means this point. So let the center of the circle be O and its coordinate is x, y. Right? So in the solution of this, so let point C whose coordinates are 6 comma minus 6, B coordinates are 3 comma minus 7, point C are 3 comma 3 are the points on the circle. Means this circle is passing through these 3 given points. Let center O whose coordinates are x, y of the circle is center. Right? If this is the center of the circle, then what are you getting the result when you join the lines, when you join this center with these 3 points OA, OB and OC. So what you will get, these line segments are the radii of the circle. Therefore what are you getting the result? OA equals to OB is equal to OC. Means the measures of all 3 line segments will be equal. Why? Because they are radii of the circle. Because they are radii of the given circle. So based on this concept, as these 3 line segments are equal, we have to find out the coordinates of the center of this circle. So let us find out the measure of all these 3 sides. So let us find out, or you have to take first condition OA is equals to OB. This we have taken OA is equals to OB. If OA is equals to OB, then it can be written as OA square equals to OB square also. So let us find out, as squares are given, so no need to write down the square root in the formula of distance. So OA square can be written as x minus 6 whole square x minus 6 whole square plus y minus of minus plus 6 whole square. Right? Afterwards, the measure of OB square, that is x minus 3 whole square plus y minus minus plus 7 whole square. Let us squaring both the side. You will get x square minus 12x plus 36 y square plus 12x 12y plus 36 equals to, similarly, a minus b whole square, this is x square minus 6x plus 9 plus y square plus 7 2 is 14y plus 7 7 is 49. So let us simplify this. X square is cancelled from both the side and y square is also cancelled. So you got minus 12x and take this 6x minus 6x to this side. So plus 6x plus 12y minus 14y 36 2 is 72 and minus 49 plus 9 which is 58 and it is equals to 0. So this gives you minus 6x minus 2y and 72 minus 58 is equals to plus 12 minus 8 is 4, 6 minus 5 is 1 equals to 0, or it can be written as 6x plus 2y equals to 14, or 3x plus 1y is equals to 7. Say it is equation number 1. Right? As this is equation number 1, here it was minus 6x minus 2y equals to minus 14. When you take this plus 14 to the right side, so this becomes minus 14. After multiplying by negative, all the terms becomes positive. 6x plus 2y equals to 14, and divide this equation by 2. 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are 2 and 2 7s are 14. We will get the first equation, and this equation is 3x plus y equals to 7. Okay children, after getting this equation 3x plus y is equals to 7, then we have to take this second condition, OB is equals to OC, or you can take OA is equals to OC. Taking this OB is equals to OC, you will get the second equation with the help of this. After getting the second equation, solve equation number 1 and equation number 2, you will get the value of x and y, which is the coordinates of the point of the center of this circle. Right? So let us take the second condition, OB is equals to OC, to get the second equation. Right? So as the second condition is, and we have the second condition, OB is equals to OC. So let us solve it. OB is equals to OC, it means OB square equals to OC square. Therefore OB square, it means x minus 3 whole square plus y plus 7 whole square equals to y plus, because minus minus plus. Afterwards OC square is x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square. So let us solve it. You will get x square minus 6x plus 9, y square plus 7 to the 14y plus 49 equals to, or this can be cancelled. But you see here, both the side, this x minus 3 whole square is the same one. Just see, this is equals to this is, so it is cancelled. Now simplify, this is y square plus 14y plus 49 equals to y square minus 6y plus 9. Now y square is cancelled, 14y plus 6y equals to 9 minus 49. Therefore this becomes 20y equals to minus 40. So y is equals to minus 20 to the 40 minus 2. This value of y, let us substitute in the equation number 2. Say it is equation number second. As the value of y we got it, so substitute the value of y is equals to minus 2 in the equation number first. Substitute y is equals to minus 2 in equation first. We get what we will get, as your equation first is 3x plus y is equals to 7. So 3x plus y is equals to 7. Substitute y is equals to minus 2. So 3x minus 2 equals to 7. You will get 3x is equals to 7 plus 2 is 9. Therefore x is equals to 3 3s are 9. This is the value of x, and the value of y was minus 2. Therefore we got this, that coordinates of the center of this is, which is 3 comma minus 2. So what will be your answer? Therefore coordinates of center of the circle are 3 comma minus 2. Okay children, so with the help of this concept you can get the answer of the question easily. So whatever is the concept you know previously, apply those concepts to get your answer easily, right? Okay dear friends, so let us see the question number 4, the solution of this. In this it is given that the two opposite vertices of a squares are minus 1 2 and 3 2. Then find the coordinates of the other two vertices of this square. So let ABCD be a square. In this, the coordinates of vertices of the opposite are given. The coordinates of A is minus 1 2 and the coordinate of C is 3 comma 2. These two coordinates of the vertices are given. So we need to find out the coordinates of these two opposite vertices, means coordinates of point B and the coordinates of point D. So here in this we suppose that let the coordinates of point B and D are, this is coordinates of B is x1 y1 and coordinates of D are x2 y2. We are going to find out, means these are required. Okay, so let us first of all find the measure of the diagonal AC whose coordinates are known. So find AC, and you know that AC is equals to under root x1 minus x2 minus 1 minus 3 plus y1 minus y2 2 minus 2 whole square, minus 1 minus 3 whole square plus y1 minus y2 means 2 minus 2 whole square. So let us find it. So AC square is equals to minus 4 whole square plus 0 square, which is 4 4 the 16. It is measure of AC. So measure of AC square is equals to 16. If the measure of AC square is equals to 16, so with this AC is equals to 4 unit. AC is equals to 4 unit. As you know that AC is equals to 4 unit. So by using Pythagoras theorem, we need to find out the side of this square AB. So as we know that since sides AB is equals to or by using Pythagoras theorem, AB square plus BC square equals to AC square. Now AB and BC, they both are equal, so it can be written as AB square plus AB square equals to AC square, which is 16. So therefore 2AB square equals to 16. So AB square equals to 8. 2 8 is 16. Therefore AB is equals to 2 under root 2, means measure of all the sides of this square came, which is 2 root 2. It is also 2 root 2. 2 root 2 and 2 root 2. Right? Any problem? If you are facing any problem, you just inform. Right? Chalo. Now after getting the measure of AB, as you know that AB is equals to BC. So let us solve this. Is to find the coordinates of point B, we need to take AB is equals to BC. So since AB is equals to BC is equals to 2 under root 2. So let us find it. AB is equals to BC. Right? So as AB is equals to BC, so write the x1 minus plus 1. Therefore we can write AB square equals to BC square. So we can write x1 plus 1 whole square plus y1 minus 2 whole square equals to x1 minus 3 whole square plus y1 minus 2 whole square. So this y1 minus 2 whole square is cancelled. So we got here, therefore x1 minus plus 1 whole square equals to x1 minus 3 whole square. So let us simplify it. X1 square plus 2x1 plus 1 equals to y1 square minus 6x1, x1 square minus 6x1 and plus 9. So x1 square is cancelled. This minus this 2x1 plus 6x1, which is equals to 8x1 equals to 9 minus 1 is 8. Therefore x1 is equals to 8 divided by 8, which is equals to 1. Means we got the coordinate of x1 is 1. Now we need to find out the value of y1 also. So to find the value of y1, we have to take AB is equals to 2 under root 2. So since we got it, AB is equals to 2 under root 2. Therefore AB square equals to 2 2s are 4 2s are 8, and AB square can be written as x1 plus 1 whole square plus y1 minus 2 whole square, which is equals to 8. Now the value of x1 is 1. So it can be written as 1 plus 1 whole square plus y1 minus 2 whole square equals to 8. So this is 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 2s are 4. You can write it y1 minus 2 whole square equals to 8 minus 4, that is equals to 4. Therefore you can write it y1 minus 2 equals to square root of this is, which is 2. So y1 is equals to 2 plus 2, which is 4. The value of y1 is came 4, right? As the value of y1 came 4, so we got the coordinate of point B, which is 1, 4. Now to get the value of x1, y1, value of this coordinates of point D, that is x2, y2, we need to do few other concepts, that is the different one from this. So let us find out the coordinate of point D, which is x2, y2. How to get? Let us see it. This is easy, as this you have solved to get the coordinate of point B, which was x1, y1, right? Now to get the coordinate of point D, since O is midpoint of AC as well as BD also, right? The coordinates of, to get the coordinates of this point D, we will take this point O is the midpoint of BD as well as AC also. So you have to take, therefore O is midpoint of BD. Which is equals to O is midpoint of AC also. So let us take. To get the midpoint of BD, you can write O x2 minus 1 upon 2, x1 plus x2, x2 plus 1 upon 2, comma y2 plus 4 upon 2, and the same coordinate we can get by the midpoint of AC, which is minus 1 plus 3 upon 2 and 2 plus 2 upon 2, right? Therefore the same can be written as, this is 2 upon 2, 3 minus 1 is 2, which is 1, and 4 upon 2, which is 2. Therefore now as they both are equal, so we can get it x2 plus 1 upon 2 equals to 1. So you will get x2 plus 1 equals to 2. Therefore x2 is equals to 1, and the y coordinates are also same. So y2 plus 4 upon 2 is equals to 2, y2 plus 4 equals to 4. Therefore y2 is equals to 0. So we got the coordinates of D also, which is 1, 0, right? So our answers are, so the coordinates of point B, which was 1, 4, and D is 1, 0. Right children, it was a long procedure but the concept should be clear. You just keep it in mind. If the concept is clear, so you can find your answer easily. So always I am saying, read the question carefully and apply your previous concept. Applying the previous knowledge, you can come on your answer easily, right?